Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button if it's available to you. And if you are struggling to find it, it's also provided in the description. Once you do click it, YouTube will guide you through it, completing the process of becoming a member of the channel. So massive respect all of you that have already done it. Yes, so let me get straight into it. Heimir Hallgrimsson, Jamaica's Reggae Boyz coach. All right, a lot of persons had questioned him, including myself, over the maybe first 8 months of his reign. Yes, asking how he's going to manage every single thing. Yes, but we have to give him some positive grades due to the fact that he came out the other day, had a few games against a few local teams, throwing them continuous, to be honest, yes, and trying to find gems. Now people talking about Kayim Dixon as good as Whisper, and if he should make the national team, yes, I love all of that. So he's finding people, and even if they can't make the national team, they still have a pathway by getting a educated coach. No, not saying other persons are not educated in Jamaica, but at this point the coaching levels are not so vast in Jamaica. They are trying to get there, so them coming around learning from a professional pro licensed coach that brought a team to a World Cup, it definitely helps them. They had 2 wins to shut up the naysayers as to what they were doing. Yes, so that's nice. A win over Veer and also a win over Lion, and Mr. Kayim Dixon was on the score sheet right there. But anyways, aside from that, because obviously you guys knew about that because we talked about that yesterday, what we have right here is some nice news that we wanted to hear, and to the date that he came, that is impressive. All right, so we kept talking about this 18-year-old kid in Sheffield in the championship. Started off in the U21s and really pushed on to the main team. Started a few games and also coming off the bench, but he's an integral part of their system. 18 years old, very good, strong player that can replicate the Mikel Antonio style or the Shamar Nicholson style, and he's playing at a high level as to all of those guys at 18 years old. So very much impressive. But anyways, now we have an article here stated that this is coming out of Sheffield. They're saying it, and it looks like Bernard could potentially have a Wednesday teammate joining him in the Reggae Boyz setup, with Bailey Cadamarteri being eyed by the Concacaf outfit. All right, so that might be telling you that they have already tried to make contact with this player. So for the persons that ask if they had made contact, yes, it looks like they have made contact with him and trying to work out things. Let me tell you, I've seen other articles saying that he should be focusing on his development. So like people trying to force him not to come and represent Jamaica at this point. But definitely for persons that ask if he had gotten a contact, because obviously when we see these talents coming through, people like to know if they have been contacted and if they want to come. All right, it looks like people pushing him back not to just jump and play international football at this point, but the kid, it looks like his mind is set on playing anywhere he can get some opportunity, because he believes that more opportunity just blows you up faster, and he had a very good month or 2 months. He looks like a type of player like Dexter Lembekisa to you guys. I do believe that if he comes here, you guys are going to like him, and I think Mr. Hallgrimsson is going to like him when he sees him in real life. Very strong, powerful 18-year-old that is competing with big guys every single day. So as what they've put it right here, Bernard could be one of the individuals to kind of nurture him in. So definitely Bernard will be an integral part to get him to play for Jamaica. And this is a next thing which is good for us, to always have individuals in places. All right. Majority of the local guys, them not really leaving Jamaica at this rate. But once you can bring in some of these guys from overseas, it proves that they can be useful, not just on the pitch, but off the pitch as well, to relay conversations to them and let them know that yes, Jamaica is a building location. England, you might get one cap because you're a bright spark, and then you won't get anything after that. You understand me? Or you have to keep a standard to the highest heights in order to even get a potential opportunity in the England team. Well, whilst you could come to Jamaica and settle in and be dominant in the region and help your actual career push on. Or you saw Demara Gray came here, did the same thing. You understand me? You have several people came in the region and used the region as a boost. You understand me? So it's something that is beneficial for not just Jamaica, you come in here and play for Jamaica, but beneficial for yourself once you're a young player. Maybe the Mikel Antonio and the Bobby Reeds and those guys that are already settled in clubs, it might not boost their profile so much. But for a young player like Cadamarteri, it will always help them. So it has both sides, to be honest. So I would love, and I'm not going to jump to give Mr. Hallgrimsson the full credit here, but obviously he would have known about it. All right, so any one of the scouting team that have contacted him, clearly it reaches the club, and they are talking about it. Yes, and so if it goes to him, it still reaches the club just the same. So I don't know who made the contact, but whoever made the contact, I am loving it. All right, I want to know what say you guys as well. And at this point, it looks like it's a national team, and that's what we were saying, because you have to look at it. Oh, would he play for the U20s in these times when he's playing in a professional league, when you don't have FIFA windows open? Unless he's going to wait until the next installment, which is phase 2 of the U20 Concacaf World Cup qualifiers. That's it. That's a championship round. That's the only time he could possibly come to play, because you could have gotten an exemption from your team at that point to come here and play. But aside from that, it's going to be tough because he's already in the limelight so far, and I do believe that he could be a part of the queue of super talented young players that can potentially play for Jamaica, and getting him early could be one of the next Lembekisa, because Lembekisa is on the verge of breaking through to make it big time. You understand me? Yes. And we got him, and there's no little extra worries there. He's a Jamaican player fully, and we can just grow and reap the benefits from him. Definitely he reaped the benefits from Jamaica as well, because those performances against Mexico and stuff definitely boost his profile. So it's a help for help, and I like what I'm seeing here. So for me, I do give Mr. Hallgrimsson some plus marks, even if it's not him made the contact, but it had to come to him at some point for the club be talking like that, because he has to have some connection with them making contact with him. All right, so Bailey Cadamarteri looks like he was contacted, so by the paper that I have here, and it's on Sheffield Wednesday's news. So it is not like me making up anything. It is actually on Sheffield News. So Cadamarteri, what say you guys? Want him in the national team, or U20s whenever he could, or try to give him some information to improve himself, to give himself a fighting chance, like what is required to make the national team? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Smash the like button on your way out, share and subscribe.